Good evening, one and all. I would like to welcome you in this practical session of the BCME2 subject, Basic Civil and Mechanical Engineering 2, in which we are going to concentrate on the concepts of the basic mechanical engineering. In this basic mechanical engineering, a very important chapter as far as mechanical engineering is going to be concerned is thermodynamics. Thermodynamics ये जो chapter है ये बहुत ही important है, and all the concepts you have already studied in the past in the first semester of your FY BTech, and based on the concept, especially first law and second law of thermodynamics, human being have developed many equipments, and that particular equipments are very much useful in our day-to-day life. Today, we are going to deal with the study of domestic refrigerator and split air conditioner. Now, the refrigerator and split air conditioner are part of our life. Almost in everybody's house, the refrigerator is there. Few people may have air conditioner or air conditioning system in their home. You can see air conditioning system at many places like offices, malls, theaters. At many places you can see the air conditioning system. Now, this particular refrigerator and split air conditioning system we are going to study in this particular practical. First of all, we will concentrate on the refrigerator and especially the domestic refrigerator. Refrigerator, and you may know that there is a short form of the refrigerator and it is fridge. Okay, we are calling it as a fridge. And in this particular refrigeration system, there is a machine which is used to produce the low temperature. जो सराउंडिंग का टेम्परेचर है उससे थोड़ा सा नीचे, थोड़ा सा कम रेफ्रिजरेटर का टेम्परेचर होता है. And that particular low temperature is maintained in this particular refrigerator by using the electrical energy. The refrigerator, if you will concentrate, you will come to know that it is the heat pump. Okay, it is the heat pump. And you may know the second law of thermodynamics. And in the second law of thermodynamics, it was clearly mentioned a body can transfer the heat from low body temperature to the higher body temperature by using the external energy. When you are going to provide external energy to the system, then the body can pump the temperature from the lower body and it can transfer to the higher body. It is a second law of thermodynamics. Okay, so the important thing regarding with this refrigerator is we will have to concentrate on the concept of the second law of thermodynamics, where they have clearly mentioned we can transfer the heat from low temperature body to the high temperature body. Actually, what is the natural phenomena? Can anybody tell me? What is the natural thing in case of the heat transfer? You might have learned and might have experienced it. Can anybody answer it? Many people are here. Can you tell me क्या होता है एक्चुअली? एक ज्यादा टेम्परेचर की बॉडी है और एक कम टेम्परेचर की बॉडी है, ये जब सराउंडिंग में सिस्टम में हम रखते हैं तो क्या होता है? यस, temperature is going to transfer from which body to which body? Nobody knows? Yes, can anybody tell me? As recently my friend has mentioned it that temperature always transfers from high temperature body to the low temperature body, but fridge is one kind of the machine. By using that particular machine, you can transfer the temperature from low body to the higher temperature body. That is the basic difference. And here we are using the refrigeration systems. In our day-to-day life, we have concentrated on many types of the refrigerations. We have experienced many types of the refrigeration. You might have known in the summer days, we are arranging drinking water in a matka, okay, जिसे हम मराठी में माठ कहते हैं, डेरा कहते हैं. We are storing the drinking water inside it. Now, the outside temperature, atmospheric temperature, is almost 42 degree, 43 degree, 45 degree. But you can experience that the water inside that particular pot is having temperature around 20, 22, 25, etc. And we can experience that the drinking water which is available inside the pot is cold as compared to the atmospheric temperature. How it can be possible? How it is happening? So this is the first type of the refrigeration, and that is known by refrigeration by evaporation. What happens actually in the evaporation process? We know that कि जब भी हम उस पॉट में पानी डालते हैं तो जो छोटे छोटे वहां जो होल्स मौजूद रहते हैं वहां से पानी थोड़ा सा बाहर निकल के आता है, जिसे हम मराठी में पानी झिरपणे ऐसा कहते हैं. And when that water is coming outside and it is deposited on the outer layer of your pot, what happens? That particular water absorbs the temperature from the water and it evaporates in the surrounding due to the high temperature in a summer days. ज्यादा टेम्परेचर बाहर होने के कारण जो भी कुछ पानी बाहर निकल के आता है वो क्या करता है, उस पानी का जो हॉटनेस है, उस पानी का जो टेम्परेचर है वो एब्सॉर्ब करके लेता है और इवेपोरेट हो जाता है एटमॉस्फेयर में, क्योंकि एटमॉस्फेयर का जो टेम्परेचर है वो डेफिनेटली मोर देन द टेम्परेचर ऑफ द ड्रिंकिंग वाटर इनसाइड द पॉट. एंड व्हेन it absorbs the temperature, automatically the temperature of the drinking water inside the pot, it reduces, it decreases. And that's why the water inside the pot is having less temperature as compared to the surrounding. It is a part of the refrigeration and it happens by the evaporation process. The external temperature, external heat is working as an energy over there and it absorbs the water, and that is the evaporation process. Same thing is happening with our body. When body temperature gets high, आप अगर खेलकूद करते हो, कहीं दौड़ लगाते हो, या समर डेज में या इस अक्टूबर हीट में आप कहां से चलते जाते हो, then your body temperature is going to be get increase. And what happens? Sweating starts. आपको पसीना आने लगता है. And that droplets of these sweats are doing the same thing. It absorbs the heat from the body and it gets evaporated in the atmosphere. So the temperature of the body is decreases, body temperature is maintained, and some kind of the coolness is provided to the body. Because if you are going to be, your body is going to be uncomfortable, then definitely you will have to face some problems. So sweating is also one of the system which tries to maintain the temperature of body, and it happens due to the evaporation. But in a refrigerator, which is one kind of the machine, the concept of evaporation is used. And when we will study the vapor compression refrigeration cycle, then that thing will be more clear to you people. Now we will move towards the vapor compression refrigeration cycle. So you can see that in this figure 2.1 in front of you on your screen, there is a vapor compression refrigeration cycle. We'll start with the point A. Here near the point A and in between point A and D, there is an expansion wall. After expansion wall, when you will proceed in a left direction, you can see that here there is a evaporator. Okay, you can see the evaporator. There is a circuit diagram, and in that diagram, evaporator is shown. After the evaporator, there is a compressor. Okay, so after the evaporator, compressor is there, ECC. And the third part, in this particular vapor compression refrigeration system, is the condenser. थर्ड पार्ट क्या है? कंडेंसर है. तो ये जो वेपर कंप्रेशन रेफ्रिजरेशन सिस्टम, इट इज मेड अप विद द 4 इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स: एक्सपांशन वाल्व, इवेपोरेटर, compressor and condenser. Okay, so expansion valve is expanding the refrigerant. Refrigerant is one of the liquid which is made to be circulated through this particular system. रेफ्रिजरेंट, ये नाम आपने कभी तो सुना होगा. तो ये जो रेफ्रिजरेंट है, जो एटमॉस्फेरिक टेम्परेचर को गैसियस फॉर्म में होता है, इट इज पोर्ड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम. इस सिस्टम में उसे पोर किया जाता है इन लिक्विड फॉर्म. ओके, अंडर हाई प्रेशर. ड्यू टू दैट, this particular liquid refrigerant is moving throughout this particular system, throughout this particular circuit. Okay, and that particular refrigerant is very, very much important in your refrigeration and air conditioning system. ये जो refrigeration system है, इस refrigeration system में ये जो refrigerant है, it plays very, very important role. Now we will look towards this particular figure first, but before that I request you that you will have to copy down this vapor compression refrigeration system in your notebook. Please, immediately, without wasting much of time, you will have to draw it in your notebook. This diagram is very much important. It will give you idea about the basic refrigeration system. One by one we will concentrate on its parts. The expansion valve. Okay, this expansion valve is very much helpful and it is used to expand the particular liquid which is circulated through this particular circuit. Now, when you will understand, you will concentrate on this particular domestic refrigerator. You know that domestic refrigerator is nothing but a vertical box. And in the ice cream parlor, you may have seen it is a horizontal box in which we are keeping many things to get it cooled. Mainly the dairy products, cold drinks, some vegetables we are keeping inside the refrigerator, and that particular box is insulated. That is very much important. Insulated system. They want to make it isothermal. They don't want any kind of the that heat transfer in between surrounding and the refrigerator, and that's why it is coated properly. And we know that there are different combinations or different types of the refrigerator as per its capacity. 65 liter, 100 liter, 165 liter, 275 liter, double door, triple door, sliding door. Such n number of the refrigerators are available in the market. And for the domestic use purpose, we are always concentrating on 165 or 275 liter refrigerators. You can see, you can check if in your home there is a refrigerator, you can check its specification and you can check what is the capacity of that particular refrigerator. Now, after the expansion wall, then there is a next important equipment, which is nothing but the evaporator. In most of the refrigerator, evaporator, it is wound around the two sheets, and with the help of that sheet, freezer cabinet is prepared. Okay, and that is the evaporator. Actually, what happens in the evaporator, we can see over here. The fluid which absorbs the heat from the different from the system is just passing through this coil, which is at the left. So here you can see at the left hand side, there is a coil, and this coil is carrying the heat, and this particular heat is absorbed by the evaporator. Then that particular refrigerant is transferred, particular liquid is transferred to the compressor. At the compressor, actually what happens, you have studied it in the pump, compressor and turbine chapter. Last time in the practical, we have discussed about the pump. Here, the compression process is going on, and after compression process, the hot and pressurized fluid is transferred to the condenser here. And in a condenser, the reverse process of the evaporator is happen. Here what happened? The liquid which is enters in a condenser is a hot one, and that heat is absorbed by the cooling system. Okay, cooling system is made up of the water or the refrigerant or some another material, and that particular material absorbs the heat from the condenser. यानी कि जो हीट सिस्टम से इवेपोरेटर ने एब्सॉर्ब की है, वो हीट ये जो कंडेंसर है वो रिजेक्ट करता है. It rejects the heat and it absorbs the heat. And you can see that, that's why here written delta Q2 is direction. You can see the direction of the delta Q2 is towards the evaporator, means heat is absorbed over here, and delta Q1, here you can see the direction, here heat is getting rejected. Okay, यानी कि यहां आपका अगर रेफ्रिजरेशन सिस्टम यहां हो तो यहां से जो हीट यहां अंदर आएगी वो इवेपोरेटर क्या करेगा, एब्सॉर्ब करके लेगा. Then after absorbing the heat, the fluid will go in the forward direction. It is expanded, okay, here at the expansion wall, so that particular fluid is expanded one, then it will be compressed again. And to run the compressor, we are providing the external energy. जो सेकंड लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स में दिया है कि लो टेम्परेचर से हाई टेम्परेचर को अगर आपको हीट ट्रांसफर करनी है तो यू नीड द एक्सटर्नल एनर्जी सोर्स. सो हियर external energy work is done on the system. External energy is provided to the compressor. Compressor runs and the compressed fluid once again is transferred through the condenser. Transferred fluid जो है वो कंडेंसर से पास होता है और कंडेंसर में क्या होता है, वो जो हीट है वो कूलिंग वाटर इज गोइंग टू एब्सॉर्ब दैट हीट which is absorbed by the evaporator and passed through the condenser, and that particular cooling water once again sent to the atmosphere. और फिर उस कूलिंग वाटर की जगह नया कूलिंग वाटर आ जाता है. Okay, so in this way this vapor compression refrigeration system runs. Now different parts are there, and I think evaporator, condenser and compressor, all three parts we have discussed along with the expansion valve over here. The same thing is a very descriptive manner I have mentioned in this particular manual. Now you can see such kind of the structure is there always in the domestic refrigerator. Here there is a freezer cabinet. Freezer cabinet means at the top side of your fridge, where you are always keeping water to convert it into ice cubes. You are keeping their ice creams. Okay, that particular cabinet is the freezer cabinet, and you can see that here around this particular freezer cabinet there is a evaporator coil which absorbs the heat of that particular substance which you are going to keep inside the freezer cabinet. Then through this particular all capillary tube and through this particular compressor, the liquid is brought from evaporator to the compressor. Here compression is going to be happen, and then through this particular system, here you can see this zigzag system is provided over there, and fin arrangement is also provided here. Okay, why the fin arrangement is provided? To increase the heat transfer rate, this fin arrangement is provided. Okay, and this particular whole system is providing the condensing effect, and that particular cycle is going to be happen continuously. अगर इस कैपिलरी ट्यूब में कहीं भी कोई भी छेद आ जाता है या लीक हो जाता है तो उस लीक में से रेफ्रिजरेंट इज कमिंग आउट, बिकॉज एट द एटमॉस्फेरिक टेम्परेचर द रेफ्रिजरेंट फॉर्म्स इन अ गैसियस फॉर्म्स. तो उसका लिक्विड से इमीडिएटली प्रेशर हट जाने के बाद वो एटमॉस्फेयर में जाता है, एंड आवर फंक्शनिंग ऑफ द रेफ्रिजरेशन सिस्टम स्टॉप्स. So many times your fridge is not in a position to work due to two major faults. One fault is about the compression system, and second fault is leakage of the refrigerant. बहुत बार फ्रिज में ये दो important fault पाए जाते हैं, and this is the description or the definition or the explanation about the freezing system. I request you to draw this particular diagram in your notebook. I will provide some amount of time. Your time starts now. This domestic refrigeration system you need to draw in your notebook. Do it fast.